Hi, and welcome back to Forged by Geeks, playing Pathfinder Adventure card game Mummy's Mask. Thank you very much for joining us, and as always, thank you very much to our Patreon backers. They get to watch these videos 3 days early and advertising free, so if you'd like to consider backing, we greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I think we're good to go.
Okay.
I'm going to let, so I don't keep blocking this, I'm going to let Nicole read off the cards this time.
Alchemical Laboratory. If you defeat a Bane by 4 or more, each character at this location is dealt 1d4 acid damage. Succeed in an intelligence or craft check with a difficulty of 5 plus the scenario's adventure deck number to close, and when permanently closed, shuffle 3 items that have the alchemical trait from the box into this location.
That could be a good way to get the extra cards.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay.
By the way. Warehouse. At this location, at the end of your turn, you may recharge any number of items and weapons. When closing, succeed at a dexterity or disable check with a difficulty of 4 plus the scenario's adventure deck number. When permanently closed, on closing, summon and acquire a weapon, an armor, or an item from the box. Smoking Den. At this location, at the start of your turn, you may reveal a card that has the poison trait to examine the top card of your location deck. When closing, summon and acquire a random ally that lists diplomacy in its check to acquire.
Hi.
When permanently closed, for the rest of the scenario, when a character at any location attempts a check that invokes the human or poison trait, she may bury a card to add 1 die.
You wanted a kitty.
Kenny Jackal. At this location, when you fail a check to acquire a boon, you may bury a card to acquire it. When closing, you may close this location automatically. On closing, summon and encounter an ally. If you acquire it, draw it.
That was like epic.
Can you fix the other one?
Dilapidated Plaza. At this location, when you play a boon that has the acid trait, you are dealt 1 acid damage. When closing, succeed at a diplomacy check with a difficulty of 4 plus the scenario's adventure deck number. When permanently closed, for the rest of the scenario, when any character at any location attempts a check after the roll, he may bury a card to reroll 1 die and take the new result.
Curses.
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 Probably the best idea, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
And the scenario modifiers. Anything we gotta be aware of?
Curses.
Scourge dies 1d6. If you are dealt poison damage, if that damage is not reduced by at least 1, suffer the Scourge of Poisoning. When you would encounter a non-villain, non-henchman monster, banish it and summon and encounter the Natron zombie instead. You may discard the top card of the Blessings deck to evade a monster. If you do, you are dealt 1d4 minus 1 combat damage.
That's not bad. So 0 to 3.
If
Shuffle woman?
Yes.
If Amjad is defeated and cannot escape, banish her. And we must all have a hand deck and discard pile total of at least 21 cards in order to win. So those 3 dice you see out there, those are for tracking how many extra cards each of us have. And we need to hit 4 each in order to win. Okay, let's roll a d10, see who's going first. Looks like Nicole's up.
Okay, so top card of the Alchemical Laboratory. Ubashki Swarm. So we put this in the box, essentially, and I summon the Natron zombie.
Are you gonna evade that little bastard?
Actually, no, in this case I am not. It is immune to the mental and poison traits. So the difficulty to defeat is increased by the scenario's adventure deck number, so it is a difficulty 14. If I do not have the electricity trait, I have to bury a random card from my discard pile. So I am going to use the Fire Lance.
Which has electrical?
No, but that's fine. I can fix that.
Okay.
For your combat check, banish this card to roll 48. However, this is an alchemical card, which means instead of banishing, I discard it. And then I play the Blessing of Horus. Discard this card to add 1 die in the electricity trait to any check.
Nice.
Is that the location where you have to beat it by 4 or less, or within 4 or something?
No.
If you defeat a Bane by 4 or more, the character at this location was dealt 1d4 acid.
So, don't roll too big.
Yeah, but I don't really have a choice.
So what number range you're looking for?
Actually, you know, maybe it would just make sense to evade him then. I mean, I would do 1d4 damage to myself, but these two are going to be discarded, so...
And it's actually 1d4 minus 1 if you take the combat damage.
Yeah, so I am actually going to take the 1d4 minus 1 combat damage.
Roll low. You can do it. That's rolling low, I guess.
Yeah. It's low in a sense.
2, so
1.
1.
Damage.
Yeah, that's a lot better than taking acid.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
I will discard my Blessing of Horus.
Okay.
Yes.
And we had to discard the top card of the Blessing stack to do that.
Yes. So that does suck, but... I will Blessing of the Elements to explore my location. Comet Clansman, Charisma, Diplomacy, Divine. That's not good. Dwarf, Cleric, Basic.
I'm sorry. Clarification. When we discard, is this the one that's active?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah,
It becomes active.
Okay. Boom.
So
That sucks.
it is going to be
What's your roll on that?
a bad.
A D6? A D4?
I have a D4 for Charisma.
D4.
Yeah.
I will give you 2d8.
You will give me 2d8?
Yes. I am discarding a Blessing of Wadjet, which discard this to add 2d8 to any check to acquire a boon.
Okay. So that is 1d4 plus 2d8.
That was enough.
Good enough. So I now have a Comet Clansman. I am going to not continue exploring even though I have a Blessing of the Elements, because if the top card happens to be a Blessing of the Ancients, I can recharge this to explore, so I'm going to hold for now.
So you're +1.
Oh, that's nice.
Blessing of the Cat.
I thought that was the rat.
Cat.
That's the cat.
Bastet?
Alright, so your Embalmer. Got Charisma, Diplomacy of 5.
Ooh.
Alright, here we go. What is my Charisma? A D6.
Would you like an assist?
It is not a... What stupidity am I looking at here? When you fail a check to acquire a boon, you may bury a card to acquire it. Oh, so it's actually a wash.
Yeah.
In this case.
But that may be good if you have a boon that you don't care about. You can bury that
true.
boon to acquire something you may find more useful.
Would
I mean,
you-
it is a wash, but...
Would you like an assist?
Nah. Let's see how it goes. It's not really the greatest. So no, I don't get it. Now, was there something where, or was that a different scenario? If you don't acquire stuff, it goes next to the boss? Different
No.
place?
Different place.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to discard to examine. Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Acid Splash. I will encounter the Acid Splash. Int Arcane 4. My int is a D8 plus 1.
Ooh, decent odds.
7. Alright, so I do acquire it.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I will examine for Alchemist Shield.
Ooh.
Con Fort 6.
Oof. That's going to be tough for you, isn't it?
Yeah, my con is a D4.
But,
But
like, what does it
hold on.
do?
Let's see. If played with a weapon that has a two-handed trait on this check, you may not play with that. Reveal this card to reduce combat damage dealt to you by 2. Or to reduce another type of damage by 5. If if you recharge a card that has a trait that matches the damage type, so if you can reduce it up to 5 if you have a card that has the same type of damage.
That's a pretty
instead
nice
of
shield.
2.
And it is alchemist, right?
It is alchemical.
So
if
that'd be
you're
good for you.
proficient, all right. So
Possibly, yeah.
I'm going to discard a Blessing of the Ancients to give you another die.
all right. So
Because that's a tier 2. That's one of the new ones.
Ah.
So I think it's worth trying to get.
So I got a D4, 2D4 to beat a 6, and if nothing else, I can bury the Acid Splash.
Yeah.
To grab it.
Hmm.
That is 4 plus 2, which is a 6.
Awesome.
Wow, we can actually read the D4s on the camera.
Wow.
Alright, so let's see here. I will discard this card to explore my location.
Hmm.
Did we actually, like, put stuff in here?
We shuffled. Yeah, we shuffled.
Alright, so basic item, Blade Guard, Ink Craft 6. My craft is a D8 plus 2.
Nice.
And I failed to acquire it. It's a basic. I don't think
No,
anyone gives a
don't
shit
worry about it.
this.
No.
And sadly, I am going to stop here, but I am going to get rid of this Acid Splash, so I have room for other stuff.
Yeah.
Now, one thing to look at here. You got how many things?
Acid Splash, Shield, Embalmer. Four boons out of there.
There is
4 more boons.
4 more boons and a barrier.
Which is fine, because I can close that place automatically. But summon Benjamin.
Okay. So
yeah,
my turn?
Yeah, Blessing of the Feather.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta recharge.
Icy Long Spear.
Yeah, it's crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have
Strength.
0 melee people.
Strength melee 10.
Not happening, huh?
I didn't get it.
Can you keep going, sir?
Yes, I will. Is that a basic out there? No.
It is not a basic.
I will discard a Blessing of the well. Oh, you can't use that. Oh, that's an item. I'm going to discard a Blessing of Ra to continue.
Don't you have to move on the row, or was that Horus?
No, that's Horus.
Okay.
A Flask Thrower.
Mm.
This is new.
Mm-hmm.
Dex range 8. For your combat check, reveal this card to use your Dex and range skill plus 1d6. You may additionally discard an item that has the alchemical trait to add another 2d6 and that item's traits. If proficient with weapons, you may discard this card and banish an item that has alchemical trait to add an additional 2d6 and that item's traits to the combat check by a character at another location.
Yeah.
That actually, I may, yeah, I think I probably ought to replace, if I can, I'd like to replace my blowgun with that.
I have
you're
a D4
Okay.
versus a D8. Though, what was the thing? Can I do the swap? No.
No, that's my location doohickey.
I will discard a Blessing of the Ancients to add another die to your check.
I got no blessings.
Hold on a second. What's my location, Chip? At the start of your turn, you may reveal a card that has the poison trait to examine the top card of your location deck. You should be here.
No, I shouldn't, because I have to summon and acquire an ally that I did for diplomacy.
Which I can.
That's why I'm not there.
And that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, I will discard a Blessing of the Ancients.
Sorry, man.
Hey.
I hope we get it, but...
Yeah, so I've
see
got
what
3d4 to get an 8.
Got
Okay.
nothing for you.
You got nothing?
I got no blessings.
Ooh, let's hope this goes. That is 9.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
Sweet.
Okay, I cannot keep going. I'm going to discard the Flask Thrower so I can draw better cards.
Yeah.
Alright, you got Pharasma.
Pharasma.
Or Blessing of the Swirl.
Yes.
You like nicknaming all of these, don't you?
It kind of looks like a swirl to me.
Alright, so I investigate the alchemical laboratory. Black marsh spider venom. Liquid poison. Intelligence craft 8. If you played a weapon on your combat check, reveal this card to add 3 in the poison trait after the check succeeded a craft or disable check, or bury the top card of your deck. Fuck that noise, but fine, whatever. That's a craft check, which is a d10 plus 2. I don't have anything that I can improve this with, so 50. Yeah.
Bam.
No.
No.
Alright, so
Let's
that...
say bam when you roll that dice. Like that one chef dude. Bam!
Okay,
You've been watching too much Food Network.
I don't think he's actually on Food Network anymore.
Okay, your turn.
Alright, Blessing of the Face. Alright, hold on. Here we go. At the start of your turn, reveal this card to examine the top card of your deck. You may additionally discard this card to add the examined card to your hand. Otherwise, put the examined card back at the top or bottom of your deck.
You get to discard it too.
Well, I will reveal it. Examine the top card, which is a shock rom. And I will discard this to put it in my hand. And then I will explore. It is the villain. Does anyone want to attempt close?
I will attempt close.
So, in order to attempt close, intelligence or craft 5 plus the scenario deck number.
Oh, this is nice. I need a random ally from the box.
Alright, hold on. Do we even need to attempt close? Because I think I should invade her.
That bad?
Yeah, I will. If I don't succeed at a con check after I defeat her, which is a 9, and my con check is a d4, I have to bury the top 1d4 cards in my deck.
So hold on a second, let me double check the rules then. Okay.
Because can we still attempt close when he evades?
Yeah, what happens when I evade? Does it just go somewhere?
Alright.
Or if anyone played the scenario before,
Yeah.
let us know what happens.
That would be nice.
I don't think the general rules will cover a evasion of a boss.
If you evade the card, do not...
Yeah, I don't think most people try to evade bosses.
Shuffle it back into the deck.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, nothing happens. So you may use a power or card that lets you evade the card you're encountering. If any powers on the card you're encountering related to invading the card, they take effect at this time. If you evade the card, do not activate any other powers on it. Shuffle it back into the deck. It is neither defeated nor undefeated, and the encounter is over.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Alright, so I have to discard this.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the stupid thing.
Yep, and take 1d4 minus 1.
Which is a 4, which is a 3, but I will reveal
Your new shield?
my new shield to reduce that by 2.
Nice. So you only take 1.
Yes. And I will get rid of my Game of Life, which will bury a card.
And now you're done.
Yes, because the encounter is over.
Okay.
So we know where the villain is.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to be moving.
Pop me a blessing.
Swirl.
Okay, and I get a stone weasel. Wisdom survival? Are you kidding me?
I thought you're all about the divine wisdom.
Wisdom is different. Divine is charisma.
Oh.
So I get a d8 plus 2. And I need a 6. So I got a 50-50 chance. Woo! I got a 6.
Nice.
So I get myself a stone weasel. So I go up to 2. Discard this card to explore your location. During this exploration, add 1d4 to checks to acquire items. That is not an item. That is a barrier. When you examine this card, thank God. The difficulty to defeat is increased by twice the scenario's adventure deck number. Shit. So that'd be plus 4, right?
Yes.
If undefeated, suffer a scourge, then banish this card. Strength, Knowledge, Arcane, Divine. Yes, Diplomacy. So I will do Divine, which is a D10 plus 5.
To beat a 10.
To beat it. Ooh.
Shit. I got nothing for you.
But it's not the worst thing. You suffer a scourge and then banish this card.
And I've got something that may help. Okay. Ooh. So that puts me at 8, and I need a 10. I will recharge Maga 3 Fingers to add 3 to the result after rolling a die. And therefore, it is defeated.
Okay.
Sweet. Can you keep going?
Let me see. That is a negative, but I'm going to cure myself.
There was nothing on the scenario about barriers don't count.
No.
All right.
So let's see how much I get back. 2. That is not the world's best cure, no.
Got a cat.
And do I keep it? Yes.
Alchemist Kit. Display this card. When you would banish a card that has the alchemical trait for its power, discard it instead. Who cares? While displayed, bury this card to draw 1d4 random cards that have the alchemical trait from your discard pile. Then you may shuffle any number of cards that have the alchemical trait into your deck. That could be kind of useful. It is an intelligence craft of 10.
This is basic, though.
Yeah, and no, it's not. It's from the base set, but it's not a basic.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
So I will gather this on a 4+. You ruined my roll.
Oh, that was terrible.
I failed.
That was freaking terrible.
He ruined it.
I
Did
know.
you see? Did you see? It was totally his
Straight
fault.
cock blocked.
Yeah.
Right when she went to roll, you put your arm right in the way, so she had to change her angle.
Yeah, and then I
and just
ruined
screwed
it.
the pooch.
Yep. You even screwed my rolls.
Mhm.
Feel bad about your terrible rolling.
All right. What's the close on the second one from you?
That is,
Decks are disabled.
Oh, yeah. I'm going there. Yeah, toss me the top card. It's a ally. Looks like a big-ass hyena. Wisdom Survival 7. Well, that's a D6. Nope, that ain't gonna help. Nope, that ain't gonna help.
what do you have to roll on it?
A D6 and I need a 7.
Okay, I'm going to recharge a Blessing of Ancients to give you an extra die.
Big money. No.
That is not big money.
And I don't get it. What's the other weird part? Anything weird here?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you may recharge any number of items and weapons.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, I will
That's not an item.
discard this to explore my location. Winner, winner! Intelligence Craft 9. Soul Stimulant. Recharge this card to ignore a power that happens before or after you act on a non-villain Bane that has the undead trait. Alright, so I got a D8 plus 2. Hey,
Damn. That, by the way, will allow you to prevent the Natron zombie
sweet.
from fucking your day up.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, wouldn't it go away?
What is it?
Recharge this card to ignore a power that happens before or after you act on a non-villain Bane.
Oh,
This
nice.
is not a villain. It's a henchman.
And I could banish this card to banish a displayed card that has the curse trait.
Okay.
Eh.
What I will do, though, is discard this to explore my location. I may add electricity to a trait for combat checks.
Okay, so sweet.
Baited Jewel Box. Alright. It's a barrier, disable 6 or craft 8. Did I examine or did I explore? I explored. Alright. Difficulty to defeat is increased by the scenario adventure deck number. So 2. If defeated by 4 or more, draw an item from the box. If defeated by less than 4, I am dealt 1d4 poison damage, and then I draw 2 items from the box.
And if you can't reduce that poison damage,
I get a curse of
Yep.
poisoning.
Yep.
Alright, so I will do a disable, which is a D12 plus 1, and I have to beat an 8.
Ooh, I can't help.
That is not going to do it.
No, no.
5 plus 1 is 6.
No, that is insufficient.
Alright, so what happens?
So that is a non-villain Bane. But that's not. But that's after you. It doesn't say after you act. No, it's not. Right? Then
No,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Alright, so it's kind of weird because I don't see anything that says what happens if I don't defeat it.
Usually just means it goes away.
When you examine
Which I did not
the
do.
difficulty to defeat, if defeated by 4 or more, then draw an item. Usually, so
Nothing happens? I
Maybe
just don't get the
oh,
truth
it probably stays in the deck like usual.
because I just don't get treasure.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it doesn't say banish it, which
Yeah.
usually it does. So it would shuffle back into the deck.
Alright, so I am going to recharge these 2 knives because of my location area.
Okay.
And I am done.
And I am Blessing of the Elements. And I will explore. A Blessing of Mott. Divine 6. I think I've got this. My whole +5.
Famous last
I've got a +5.
Okay.
I need a 6.
Okay.
That's not failing me. Okay,
Man, I'm the laggard this one around. Look at me. Though, the thing is, you guys can give me cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
How can I give you cards? Do I have to be at your location or something?
Yeah. But, like, if you guys have more,
More.
things.
Ah, gotcha.
so I
Then you
acquired,
can
I'm
get
up to
stuff.
3 as well.
Yep. Can you keep going?
No. You can't actually discard the Blessing of Mott to explore.
No allies?
What?
No allies?
Nope.
Alright. Yeah, Blessing of the Swirl.
And why can't I get a freaking Blessing of the Ancients? Toxic Geyser.
That don't sound pleasant.
The difficulty to defeat is increased by twice the scenario's adventure
this out.
deck number. So that is going to be a 9. If undefeated, roll a number of d6 equal to the scenario's adventure deck number, which is 2 plus 1, so 3d6. 4 each. 1 to 2, you are dealt 2 fire damage. 3 to 4, you are dealt 2 acid damage, and 5 to 6, you are dealt 2 poison damage. Well, fuck that noise.
Damn, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, isn't it?
9.
That's one of the new ones. Just came in this scenario.
Combat, electricity, or poison. Oof. Okay. You may recharge a card. Okay. So, dexterity. So this is going to be a d10 plus 2 to start.
So you just need a 3 or higher.
3 or higher. This is if you defeat a Bane by 4 or more, then dealt acid damage. This can't prevent acid damage.
Well, you're probably pretty good with the D10.
Those are fucking famous last words,
Now
man.
watch you roll that 10.
Yeah.
So you want 3 to 6.
That's a tight roll.
Yep. Hey!
6.
So you don't do by more than 4.
Yes. Because that's 8.
And it's
Yes.
defeated. Woohoo!
It is defeated.
Just goes away.
Guess goes away.
Can you keep going?
Not really. Because, like, I could discard this, but I could recharge it if it's a Blessing of the Ancients, which is a relatively common thing, but...
But you're running behind. We might want to discard to keep going.
Shall we listen to him? It doesn't go good for you.
But fair, but she hasn't discarded much yet.
Discarded 3 cards, man.
What the shit?
Mhm.
I don't want to hear it. I discarded 3 cards.
I've done
Discard
4.
a comet. Cure. Wisdom Divine 6. Well, fuck my life. I got a D6 on that one.
You got this. Bam.
Anybody? Anybody?
Nope.
Got
Going.
nothing for you.
Going?
Just a D6.
Holy shit!
And you can cure yourself now. Get your cards back.
But it would banish it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad.
So I will discard that.
Oh, I was hoping you could keep going.
No, fuck no.
Blessing of Horus. Alright.
No, I mean, theoretically speaking, one thing that I could have done was give you a cure.
Alright, so yep, I will recharge my mummified cat.
Mm-hmm.
And I will examine the top part of my deck. I was hoping to be undead so I can evade it. I have a piece of armor, crap armor. Con Fort of 6 or Int Craft of 8. Int Craft is a D8 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8.
8.
I do get that.
So you're
I have hit my mark.
nice. 1 down, 2 to go.
Let's see. Fill the card, this card, recharge, examine the top card location. I will discard this to explore my location.
Okay.
Or I could recharge it to just examine.
But that's just examine.
You don't get an encounter
Okay,
unless
yeah,
it's
I'll explore.
Oh.
Alright, there's the Natron zombie.
But you have the galvanic chakram, right? Which is electricity.
Yes, it is. Alright, is immune to fleas, blah. So he's a 12 plus 2, so he's a 14. Alright, should be fine. So I got a. I will reveal my chakram to add a 1d8 plus 1. So that's a d12 and a d8 plus 1, 2, 3.
versus a
14. So, not enough.
oh shit.
Yeah. So that's 6, 8, 8 plus 3 is 11.
And you need what?
14. So that would be 3 damage. I will.
Oh what? Nope.
Oh,
I am going to, after a character rolls their dice on any check, discard this card to add or subtract up to 3 from the result.
So you add 3 to it.
Uh-huh.
So that's enough to.
Yep, that puts you right at 14.
After you act, if the check does. Alright, I had electricity, so it does not matter. And I will discard this and this and hopefully get better stuff.
Did you go up to 5?
No.
No. Okay.
It was a zombie.
Okay. I get a blessing of the elements. Evil Eye.
Again?
Divine 6. That is cleared. And that is it for me. I'm going to discard a Fireblade in order to draw extra cards.
You just can't win, woman. You got
Nope.
Blessing of the Scroll.
Okay. The first law.
Oh.
Display this card next to the scenario. It is defeated. While displayed after a character's combat check against a monster, that character rolls her wisdom or knowledge skill and adds the difficulty of the combat check. If the result is less than or equal to the result of the combat check, suffer the Scourge Curse of the Ravenous and then banish this card.
Wow.
Curse of the Ravenous. While displayed at the end of your turn...
Do you have to bury something?
Yes.
Oh, shite.
While displayed at the end of your turn, roll 1d4 and bury all cards in your discard pile of this type. 1.
Oh.
Blessings. 2. Allies.
Oh.
3. Spells and weapons.
Oh, is
4.
this-
Items. This is like the worst.
For this campaign, that's really bad.
Yeah, that's pretty shite, so
That-
don't screw up.
I discard to investigate my location.
Compass. Wisdom
Object-
Survival 4.
That's...
Oh, you should be able to get this.
But it's a d6.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, so
Is
I
this
got
a
a
basic?
50-50 chance.
No,
It is a basic.
No.
Oh, wait.
Blessing. No, it's not a basic.
I will discard a Blessing of the Ancients to give you an extra.
Alright.
I need you to catch up here.
She's halfway there.
Oh!
Good enough.
Oh, wait, you get a +2?
No. 2 and 2.
Oh, I
4.
thought it was 6 for some reason. Okay.
Recharge this card to move, and then you may examine the top card of your location deck. You may not use this power during an encounter. Discard this card to explore your location.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, it's coming down the wire.
Crawling Hands.
Henchman.
Immune to the mental and poison traits. If you do not defeat Crawling Hands by at least 4, each character at your location rolls 1d4, 1d6, 1d8, 1d10, and 1d12 for each value of 1 that character buries a card.
So you need a 17 combat.
That is okay. But if I defeat it by more than 4, I'll suffer damage, which I'll survive.
That's better than burying cards.
Okay, so I start by discarding this card for Fire Lance to start with a 48.
Oh, because it's alchemical, you don't have to banish.
Yeah. And then you may recharge a card to add 1d6 to your check. You may recharge a card that has the alchemical trait to add 1d4 and the acid or poison trait to a combat check by your character at your location.
He is immune to poison.
I add 1d4 in the acid trait.
Okay.
You may reveal a card to add 1d6 to your check that evokes the acid or poison trait. If your card has the alchemical trait, okay, you may add another 1d6.
Does it have alchemical?
No, it does not. So it's just 1d6. Okay.
So you've got
A lot of
34 max, and you need 17, so you got 50-50 chance here.
Well, no, it tends to
Any pluses?
average towards the mean. This does not have any pluses to it.
Any on your base attack or anything? Okay.
Remember, 4 dice averages towards the mean.
Yeah. So that would be
A lot. I totally ate it alive.
15, 24, 30. That's enough.
D4 combat, or you take damage now.
I took damage. So this is the henchman, and it does not say roll to close your location after you may attempt. It does not say you may attempt to close your location.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one card left anyway.
Yeah, so that's that. Now, yeah, I suffer 1d4 acid damage.
Why? The location?
Because location.
Should be to buy more than 4.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
I can't prevent this damage in any way.
So
So
it's
it's 3 damage, so I lose both of my remaining cards.
Oof.
Can you continue? Huh, that's weird.
Oh, key at the second vault. We had that before.
Disable Perception Arcane Divine 10. What's it actually do? Bury this card to banish non-villain bearer. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wait, I defeated a monster. The first law.
Oh, shit. Sorry, we gotta finish this quick,
Yeah,
Chief.
yeah.
Wisdom or knowledge?
Wisdom or knowledge, and adds the difficulty of the combat check.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that character rolls her wisdom or knowledge skill and adds the difficulty of the combat check. If the result is less than or equal to the result of the combat check, suffer the curse of Ravenous.
Yeah, so I suffered the Curse of the Ravenous, unfortunately, which
And
sucks
this gets
really
banished.
bad. That's gonna suck really super bad.
There's only one card left in your location?
Mm-hmm. Her location, yeah.
Okay.
So, end of my turn. 3. Spells and weapons. Well, I just got fucked.
Oh, how many weapons were in here? 1, 2, 3.
There goes 3 cards.
Oh, so you're back down to 0. And how often does that happen?
At the end of every turn.
Oh,
I need you to fix me.
Yeah.
Alright,
Damn it.
Real bad.
I have to plan this. Alright, so Perception.
Couldn't be like, couldn't have gotten like, I don't know.
So I got a D12 plus 1. To beat a 10. 11 plus 1 is 12. I do get this.
So you're getting items you could transfer to her.
Yep.
Sorry.
Gotta start somewhere.
Alright, so that's an item. Item pile. I will.
You are getting close to death.
Oh yeah, kind of am, ain't I?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it'll be alright. I will examine. It's a Natron zombie.
So you examined, right? So you are not forced to encounter it if you would prefer not to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I can shuffle back in.
Yeah. Let's
Does
not do
it say
that.
examine and then explore, or you may choose to explore?
Then you may explore your location.
So
Okay.
you don't have
Examine. Yeah. Wait a minute.
So
did he have
it didn't. No, that
Does-
did not trigger.
But
No,
does
just-
he have an examine?
No, he's not
No,
trigger.
he's not a
Okay.
trigger. Trigger is examine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
That's a good call.
I don't think that you shuffle it after you examine. He didn't evade it.
It should have just went back to the
Oh,
top.
it should have just gone back to the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Not a big problem. What was his name?
Death Stalker.
Okay. I'll shuffle the other ones now, because it doesn't matter as long as he's still on top.
He's always shuffling when he shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Every day I'm shuffling.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to go join Nicole at her location. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to discard Immolate and Cure Your Curse.
Thank you.
Seems kind of essential right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will explore the last card here. Unshakable Chill. I got this. I got it, even with one.
Right, you have hit your map or your goal.
Okay.
And I don't have anything to explore and try to close.
That's fine. I can close this easily. So next turn I will close it. It will put items in the deck, and then I can explore to and get those
3
items.
alchemical items.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, so you're done, correct?
Yep.
Blessing of the Key.
Okay, I am going to spend my potion of healing. Because it is an alchemical item, I discard instead of banish.
Okay.
2 is better than nothing. So shuffle 1d4 random cards from my discard pile into my deck. That is 2, so...
Can you give me the item deck?
What are you looking for?
First, shuffle it. First 3 alchemical items. First, wait, seriously?
Yep.
First 3 you drew.
Alright, so now I explore and attempt to close. Succeed an intelligence craft check with 5 plus the scenario's adventure deck number. So that is a 7. And I roll a d10 plus 2.
So you need a
Slightly better than 50% chance.
do you have anything to help? Nope.
No blessings.
I have a blessing, but like, you know.
I would do it just to make sure you closed and get those items in there. There you go.
Alright, so shuffle the traits into the location.
Cool. Okay, so now we just need to get Nicole 4 things.
Shouldn't be bad because
Now, what is usually used to acquire alchemical?
it depends on the item. So it could be like craft, it could be survival, it could be other stuff too.
Probably
right?
not mine.
It's usually going to be intelligence or craft.
All right, so I am actually going to move over to your location. I will give you my soul simulant.
Thank
That
you.
will reduce me to 4. I'll bump her to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do nothing.
Okay.
Anything happens there when I do nothing at the location? That's closed?
No. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to start by curing you.
Sweet.
4 cards.
And that just goes at the bottom of the...
No, shuffle. You shuffle them in.
Okay.
And I keep it. Okay. Can you guys help me, worst case, to
No.
acquire an item?
I could
Nope.
theoretically help
I
you.
cannot help you.
Okay, I will search. I need an intelligence craft 5. I have a D8. Okay, I can, I have a bonus if I fuck up. This is an item? Yep. Good thing I do, I think. So I need a 5. I am recharging my Tablet of Languages Lost to add 3 to an intelligence or wisdom check to acquire an item.
Okay.
And I acquire this. And I give it to you.
You can't.
Oh?
Has to be at the start of your turn.
Oh, it does? Well, I plan to give that to you. I'm done.
Okay.
Hey, blessing of this crab. Scarab.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I
Now
already...
it doesn't do you any good, right?
Yeah. Embalming fluid. Intelligence, craft, knowledge of 7.
Oof.
No, she's got craft.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Intelligence, craft, knowledge of 7. But it's a D10 plus the thing, so...
What are you doing? Wisdom, knowledge? What?
I am doing craft,
Shoot.
which is
Can't help with
D10
that?
plus 2.
What can you help with?
Wisdom.
Oh,
I can add a die to a wisdom check.
not available.
This is not wisdom, so...
I say dump the blessings just to go for it. You'll
Yeah,
be
we
well.
need
recharge.
we need to guarantee it.
Yeah,
I recharge, which gives me 2D10.
we're so close. Ooh,
2, 3.
plus what?
2, so I still failed.
5. I don't think I can do anything on that one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did my best.
Damn.
And I can't explore again.
Okay.
Well, no, actually I can. Unfortunately, this doesn't give me any benefits, but
Hey, it's
I
a start.
explore canteen, object alchemical, intelligence craft 6. All I got.
Okay. Come on, you can get a canteen. Oh, 1 off, right?
And I wanted this too in some way. But oh well.
Okay. So Rico, your turn.
So,
Sorry.
we gotta move. Alright, what has some boons in it? I got nothing that play that has acid, has a weapon, a spell, an armor, an ally, 2 monsters.
The Canny Jackal is mostly boons.
No, that's where I was, and we know the villain's there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I got 4 boons out of there already.
Oh, so there's only 4 left.
Yeah, and a villain.
Yes. So 1 out of 5 chance.
So the first thing you do on your turn is give me something.
Yes.
Alright, I got Blessing of the Key.
Crap.
Natron zombie.
You're liking those Natron zombies, aren't you?
So, once again, increased by the scenario, so it's a 14. At least I don't have to worry about the stupid part. Alright, so that's a D12, a D8 for my chakram. I will recharge my 2 Kopesses for 2 more D4s.
Alrighty. So you should have this.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so 19, 20, 22.
Nice.
And since it was electrical, I do not have to break.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's all I can do.
Okay. I'm going to relocate back to where I was.
We are running low on blessings.
Yeah, I know. Oh, before I relocate,
Thank you.
so we've only got like 1 more round each.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Just about.
Okay.
2 each, actually.
Speak with the dead. Wisdom Divine 4. I just get this. So, I'm back up to 5.
Okay.
And ooh, the villain did not have an examine thing, did it?
No.
Okay, I'm going to examine that deck that you said had the villain in it.
Mhm.
And if it is a non-villain, non-henchman monster, I may put it on the top or bottom. so we'll at least know what the top card is.
Blowgun.
Can you get that?
Yeah, I can get that.
Go do that.
It will be at the top of that deck.
Yes, it will.
Okay.
So I assume I'm done. So I assume you're just going there.
Yeah.
And going to go get yourself a blowgun.
Attempt to.
Yeah. Well, actually, I can't fail this one.
Sweet.
Because it's a dex ranged 5, and I have a +4. Yep.
Nice.
All right, so
Me and you just have to get together.
correct. Now, when we move, does that ban you
Oh.
from doing the item? The
Yeah,
card transfer?
I have to do it at the start.
Hold on. I will discard the Blessing of Horus to move to your location.
Ah!
There we
And
go.
then I could explore, but I am not going
That's
to
smart.
explore.
So you can just end your turn.
I will end my turn. Well, I'll go through the phases.
Yep.
All right, I end my turn. You get a
And
Blessing of Horus.
I give you a fire blow. Well, we'll get back. I give you a night raw. I will want that back.
Okay.
And we're
That's
done.
We win.
Okay.
Okay, so
Came down to
4.
4 more blessings.
Woo! Reward. Each character gains a power feat.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So let's see what I get here.
Power feet.
Ooh. Do I take the fire or poison and attack traits to add the D8, or do I take a hand size increase to 7?
I was torn, but if I go hand size 7, I die quicker.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I already bite the bullet close enough with a hand size of 6. So I
Though
think-
with me, getting the hand size increase with my cures might not be so
yeah,
bad.
that might not be bad for you.
Yeah, I'll take. Nope.
So I am proficient with light armors now.
Okay, so I'll take hand size.
Yep. When you would banish a card that has the alchemical trait for its power, you may discard it instead, and then you may draw a card.
Oh! Oh, that is nice.
Alright, that's all we got with power feet. No traders or anything like that.
Does not look like it. Nope, that's it. We get our, wait. Oh, shit, that was the wrong one.
Ah,
So it was not a
fucking
power feat.
No, it is not a power feat. Remove your power feat.
jerk.
Lied to me.
Liar!
Yeah, I looked up the wrong card. That's for the entire adventure.
God damn it, man.
We each gain a skill feat.
Oh, that's top powers.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take. Oof. I think I'm gonna take wisdom.
+1 dex.
+1 wisdom. And we get the Trader Auction House.
Sweet, sweet.
Okay, can I take my 1 card back? Or did I already? No, I didn't. Thank you. So what's our new trader for?
I think it's for allies.
No, that was the... Oh, maybe? There we go. Auction house. Allies. Slavery? Oh, no, no, no. That is such an indelicate term. Here we like to think of what we provide as a second lease on life for those who've fallen on hard times. We match these unfortunates with those blessed personages who can lead them to new freedoms. It's all for the best. Of course, we must have a finder's fee.
I don't know, I still love Peter's character in the very first one where he kept turning everybody into fireballs. You could
Yeah.
turn any ally into fireball, and we're just like, that's so wrong.
Like any card into a fireball, basically.
Yeah.
I'm going to be greedy, Nicole. I'm actually going to keep the shield.
You jackass.
Well, there's no banish or anything with it, though. That's a cool thing.
There isn't?
Oh,
You're proficient with light armors, right? Would you consider taking the...
No, I was proficient with light armors until
Oh.
someone teased the crap out of me.
Oh. Put a couple spells out here. What?
You think we care? That's adorable. Wow, you think we give a fuck about
I'm
spells?
just letting people know.
Well, we can use this as our pile for boons, right?
Hmm?
To
Yeah.
purchase. All right. So what traders did we get?
Oh, you might want this.
Yes, thank you. At least I get something out of this.
That's a henchman. That's a henchman.
New ally. Recharge to reduce cold, electric, or fire damage dealt to you by 1. Discard to explore, and add 1d4 to all checks to acquire items.
What am I doing? I don't want to get rid of that.
Yeah, we want.
I have another blowgun.
We do have an armor trader, right?
Yes.
Does anybody want to watch it, Blessing?
Nope.
Nicole?
3 blessings, and they're all ancients.
Watch it. What is watch it?
That's the one where reveal to add a d4 to your check to acquire a boon, or discard to add 2d8 to any check to acquire a boon. If you really want it, great. If not, I'm going to just get rid of a Blessing of Ancients instead.
Okay. I don't want it that badly.
Okay, Blessing of Ancients. Because I really want to keep this Blessing of Mott. After a character rolls a die, discard to add or subtract up to 3 from the result. Recharge to reduce damage dealt to you by 2. On any non-combat check, when a character assembles the dice, discard this card to replace each die with a d8. After you play this card, if it matches the top card, you may discard any number of cards to allow a character at your location to recharge that same number of cards from their discard pile. It's really complicated, but it's kind of cool.
It's a good thing I didn't go in my location. The top one was the bunyip.
Oh!
That would have just given you the other thing.
Yeah, which would have sucked. Because I was low on cards anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to figure out which traders.
Armor for me, please.
Ally for me.
Slavery, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah. All about that.
Armors.
We don't have one for blessings, do we?
No.
Nope. Not quite yet.
Armors, and then you are allies?
Yep.
I am going to items.
Okay, so how does this work again?
That's 2 each, right?
Yeah.
Because we're all in separate places?
Yep.
I need to break down the other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So we can do it right.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Monster.
Okay, pass me the ally. I'll just shuffle my own. I get 2. And then we have to, like, ditch a certain number of cards or something like that.
2 boons to acquire.
Yeah, we've got a pile and a half of that shit.
What did you take, Nicole? What trader?
I went 4 items.
Shuffle your own destiny. Come on, 2 silk coats again. Yeah, here we go. Stuff I can't use. The shield might be cool.
I can buy those as well, right?
Well, you can basically have him buy it and then... So effectively, yes.
I am not proficient in heavy armors.
None of us are.
Is that shield light armor? Or... Uh-oh, he's trying to get that out of you.
It's almost like mine, except for you can't boost it.
It's not alchemical.
Oh, and you want alchemical.
Yeah, this is not useful to
Let
me.
me check it. If you played a weapon that has 200, reveal this card. Ooh.
Like, I have a loot as my other one, and then an alchemical shield. There's no world in which I'd take that.
Mm-hmm. So you do have an alchemical shield.
Yeah.
So I already got one of these.
No, I don't have an alchemist shield.
Oh.
I have an alchemical shield.
Ooh.
Actually, I have both the loot
I'm going
cards.
to pass on it. Mine's still a little bit better for my purposes. I like that I can recharge it to add 1d4 to my arcane or divine check.
Ring of the Godless. Oh god, that's funny.
Oh, shoot. Well, I really can't boost this too much.
Ring of the Godless? The hell?
Alright, spend 2 boons. I'll take the Shield of Fire Resistant. If
Okay.
you really want this one.
Nicole?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because this one also reduces combat damage by 2.
Wait, you got a canteen. Weren't you saying you wanted a canteen?
I was thinking about it, but I don't think it's as good as I thought it was.
Ah, okay. Okay, allies. Ooh, a new one. So I got a camel and an unwrapped harmony. Discard this card to examine the top 3 cards of your location deck and put them back in any order, then explore your location. Anybody want that? It also removes it from us possibly running into it, and it's Perception, Charisma, Diplomacy 11.
I think mine are better for me.
It is discard to examine the top 3 cards of your location deck and put them back in any order, then explore. You have to explore just for now.
Alright, I am putting out a loot. People can take if they would like. It is a light armor. Because the alchemical shield is better for me.
I'll take that new fancy ally.
You'll take the new fancy ally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple stuff just helps me out.
Yeah. It'll help you, I mean, you want to be careful with its use, because they examine, but...
Yeah, but I can do the top 3, so...
That's not bad.
And it's only a discard and a berry, so... Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
I can only have 1 armor, and I'm taking that shield, so...
Which shield?
Fire resistance.
Oh,
Reduce my It's only a reveal, too.
Recharge this card to ignore non-villain Bane's power that happens before you act. For me, it'd be a discard to reduce cold, combat, electric, or poison to 0. Ooh. If precision...
You have to be proficient with light armor to get the best out of it.
I am proficient with light armor.
Okay.
Anybody want to look at the Armor of the Sands?
Is there a reveal?
Recharge for acid, cold, combat, or electricity.
And recharge to add 1d4 to Arcane or Divine check.
Nope. I'd rather just keep my 1 armor once I find it and just reveal it.
Yeah, I like the idea of bigger damage reduction, and I only discard.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm good. I got my deck set.
Yep. So do I.
Oh, and I can recharge when I reset my hand. Wow. That's nice. Okay, I think we're all good.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you very much for everybody who joined us, and we'll be back next week with more Kingdom Death and hopefully more Pathfinder. I don't think we have anything else planned for the next week.
Not
Okay,
me.
thank you very much.
Take care, guys.